Hello, I'm coming on to share a little tip with you. There's been a lot of questions in my own group, the Use Those Scrap Papers, and in a few other groups that I belong to. And the question keeps coming up, what do you send to share with other people? How do you figure out what to send them? And we all, in most all the groups that I'm in, then we all have a list of names and addresses and our likes. And another thing you can do, this is something that I like to do. And that's just because when somebody sends something, then I like to try to eventually send something back. And so what I like to do is be prepared. And so I'll take envelopes and I'll just fill them up with things. And like these all have origami paper in it. So I've got a whole stack of these. And then I also, as you can see, I put my return address on there and I stamped on the front of it just with my name and Mickey Mouse there. So now what I'm going to do is I've got the little stack of origami paper in there, and now I'm going to slip other things in there so that way they're kind of different. So one of the ideas is this. I love to get washi tape and share it. And index cards are the perfect way to do that, because you can put washi tape on the index cards, they can peel it off, or they can actually cut it. When they cut it, then, let's see, I had a piece right here. Yep, right here. This was a piece that somebody sent on an envelope, and I actually cut the envelope on either side to show the green on the envelope. But I like to save these strips because it's a perfect border for on a card. So, and the index cards are 3x5, and that's perfect for a card that's going sideways. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you've got your card here, the index card will fit across the shorter end. Okay, so if you share some washi tapes on an index card, then they can cut those apart and they can use them as borders, or they can tear carefully off and then they can reuse the stamp or the sticky part. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you using these three. You can do the same one over and over again, or you can do different ones. And this is a brand new one that I haven't opened, but I had to get it because it was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was really cute. So, because it's got ice creams on there, and who doesn't like ice cream, right? All right, so also what all you do is just tape from one side to the other, and you can leave a little slight border if you want to, like that. You can wrap it around a couple times if you want them to have plenty to use, or you can do it like this. So there's two ways that I like to do this. One is wrap it around about 3 times usually. That way they can peel it off and reuse it. And another way is to do it like this, and I'll give them that strip, then maybe I'll give them another strip of this. Because on an index card you can fit pretty much 4 links. So see, if you line this up, then I can see, all right, I can at least get 1, if not 2 more besides this. All right, so let's do this kitty cat one. I haven't started this one yet either. This is so adorable. And I love cats, especially black cats, because I have a black cat right now. I had an all black one, but he passed away recently. But his brother is still alive, and we had them for quite a while, so we were definitely blessed. Alrighty, maybe I'll do 2 of these. How close is that? I'm trying to see where the line is. Alright, because this right here gives them 4 borders that they can use. And they can do one on the top of the card, one on the bottom, so they can do one down here and then one up here, and that makes a fun little card. With these ones in particular, I like buying things like this and these bows because I like to cut these apart and use them as stickers on my cards and stuff. So I think that's a lot of fun to do. This one I've been using, and I've gone through 1 whole roll of this already, and this is my 2nd roll. It's about halfway through. I just think it's really pretty. And I bought it because I wanted the separate bows. And I've actually been fussy cutting these little bows out just because they are so darn cute. This one I'm going to go ahead and overlap on the other one. And that's okay because they can peel it off and use them. All right, so there you go. So now I can take this strip and I can put it in this envelope. And that keeps it flat. That keeps that item flat, okay? So now when they get it, they'll open it up and see the pretty washi papers, and then they'll, or origami paper, and then they'll see the pretty washi tape. And they can either peel it back off and they can use it, or they can just cut it in the strips and use it as borders, okay? So there you go. That's my tip, is pull out some index cards and share your washi tapes with somebody. The other way I wanted to show you was to do it like this. If you're going to wrap it all around, then it's fun to do like this. Just take it and put it down, fold it over, press it down. There you go. Fold it over, bring it over, and then trim it off. So now they have 3 wraps around, and we can do it with all 3 of these. We can do that one, we can do this one, and that's perfect amount to share with somebody. Okay, there's that one, and then we'll do the bows. Actually, I could get 2 more rows. I'll go ahead and do 2 more rows. Why not? And we, you know, most of us have washi tapes, but we don't have all the washi tapes. And we buy them in all different places. I think this cat is hilarious, so I'm going to do another row of the cats. And now what I do with these is I put it in the envelope, and then my envelopes are all ready. So if somebody sends me something and I want to return the favor and send them something, then all I have to do is grab one of these envelopes and turn it over and put their address on it. Oh, that one's not address. These ones are. All I have to do is turn it over and put their sender information right here. And I can write them a little note on the back side if I want to. Alrighty, so there you go. There's 2 different ways to use your washi tapes or to share your washi tapes with other people. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.